Hello Virgo, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. My Earth cousins, how are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I'm here to do a reading for you for the week ahead, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or Jupiter. If you're a Virgo or you are cross-watching, welcome here. If you are brand new, welcome here. I hope you'll let me know in the comments that you're new. I like to be in the comments as well. Some of us do. So if you let me know that you're new, I would love to greet you in the comments. And that subscription button is over there. So if you want to hit that while you're here and you decide to stay, which I hope you will, please press that bell button and you'll know exactly when I'm uploading for your sign during the week. So what I'm going to do today is we are going to do two hands, two different decks, two different decks and two different displays here, where I do that in hopes of catching more of your energy, right? So sometimes these two readings can relate to each other and sometimes they'll be complete opposites. But let's find out what's going on for you. My intention is that we're reading for the current energy or the future energy. This is not a past energy read. Tell me about Virgo. What's coming up in the week ahead, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Virgo. All right, what do we got here? We've got the Eight of Cups. We've got the Eight of Wands and the Tower. Okay. Virgo, it seems like somebody after walking away here and releasing you, or maybe you release them, somebody here is about to communicate with you. It feels like it's been silent for a while. Somebody has pulled away or disconnected emotionally. I don't know if it's you or them, but take it as it resonates for you. We do have the Eight of Wands. There's incoming communication after somebody has walked away. It's going to cause a Tower. So it's going to cause some sort of a change or an upheaval here, Virgo, because you're not expecting to hear from this person. This person could be a Scorpio. We do have double Scorpio energy here. I feel like somebody has had some sort of a, yeah, it feels like an ego death to me. Because, you know, the Tower here, right? That's Mars energy. It's destruction. It's the breaking down of things in order to build it back up again. The Death card is here. And it feels like with the Tower and the Death card that somebody has either had an ego death, or it is a realization that something is over, and they don't want it to be over. Tell me why the Eight of Cups is here. Who walked away? Who walked away and why? Tell us about that. About Virgo, please. Who walked away and why? Tell me about Virgo and the Eight of Cups. Could be a Capricorn that walked away from you, Virgo. Could be a Taurus or a Taurus or another Virgo for sure. And we do have the Hanged Man energy. I want to say whoever walked away from you, Virgo, is somebody who now has a new perspective on things. They have a new perspective about the King of Pentacles. I feel like somebody has grown up. I want to say somebody has grown up, become more sturdy, more stable, more reliable. They are somebody who's kind of down to earth, I want to say. But I want to say that nothing's really changed in the way of this toxicity, though. I want to say that this person is somebody who presents to other people as though they are the King of Pentacles. So they could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. They present to other people as though everything is good, everything is fine, everything is stable. I have no problems. It's like they're hiding behind some sort of a smoke screen. It feels like, because the devil is here. And so I want to say that it's like a perversion of the King of Pentacles. Do you understand what I mean? It's like this person is quite toxic. They might make a lot of money, but they also might spend a lot of money. They might have an addiction. They might be gambling, right? Because we have the King of Pentacles, which is money. It could be money. And then we have the obsessive toxicity of the devil. So it feels to me like this person has had a different perspective, and that they realized after walking away that they actually really miss you. But I want to say that when this person communicates with you, I feel like it's going to cause some sort of a Tower, but you're going to realize it's a realization that this really is over. And I don't think that I want to allow this back in my life. This person could be a Scorpio. They could be any earth sign, or possibly a Pisces. I want to say with the Hanged Man energy that this person has been, it's like there's been silence between you. This person is really into self-sacrifice. That's the thing though, right? The self-sacrifice with the King of Pentacles and the Capricorn energy here with the devil. It makes me feel like somebody is into self-sabotage or sacrifices themselves all the time. And I want to say that there's somebody who has a lot of money. And so unfortunately, this person is not very disciplined as it comes to their money. It's all kind of up in the air. I don't know that you're going to let this person back in, because I feel like when they communicate with you, you're going to have this realization that no, nothing has changed. This person still has this devil attachment here. They're still acting a fool. Tell me about this. We've got the Ten of Cups, we've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Judgment card. This is somebody who you really love. This is someone you may have been in a relationship with in the past. And I don't think it's very far in the past here. I feel like you've realized that what you had with them at the time that you had with them was good. I feel like you two do have overflowing love feelings for each other, but you got to make this really hard decision here. Even though this Ace of Cups is here and the Ten of Cups is here, you know this is temporary, right? You know it's temporary. And you're going to have to make a decision about that. Judgment card is here. That's your energy, Virgo and Pisces. It's like you're trying to use your intuition in order to make the right decision. Go over the details of, it's like you really want this person back in your life, but you're like, nah, I remember what happened before. We were happy. Everything was fine. We were in love. And then things went bad. Somebody walked away here. Tell me what the Judgment is. Tell me your decision. Four of Wands, King of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. I can't do this again with you. I can't share my love again with you. I can't be vulnerable with you. I can't do this again. I know this is what you want. The decision is the reason, like, I feel like you've finally got stability in your home, love, things are going well. I feel like whether you live alone or with a family or whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like you have stability in your life, emotional stability. And so you're not willing to allow anybody to rock that for you. That's what it feels like here. This person is a soulmate, and that's why it's really hard. You have to keep reminding yourself, but I really love this person, but they walked away, but I really love this person. When it was good, but when it was bad, it was horrible. So tell me why the Tower and the Death card are here. Got the Ace of Swords, Nine of Swords in the World. You're ending the situation. That's what it looks like here. The World card tells me that you have to close this chapter. We do have the Nine of Swords, which is being stuck in the cycle. The other sword, which is the realization, the aha moment or the triumphant moment when you realize this is a painful ending, but I finally have to close the door. I can't allow this person to keep coming back into my life whenever they feel like they're lonely. You know, they go away for long periods of time, maybe a year, and then all of a sudden they show back up in your life with all their burdens, and they want you to find a solution. It's like they put you in a preparatory state. It's like you start looking at ways to help them. You're looking out there, I can do that, I can do that. It feels like they kind of sidetrack you from your own life, I want to say. What is the outcome here? What is Virgo supposed to do about the situation, please? We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. This person is emotionally immature. They lack creativity. They lack the ability to love. They are someone who's super overly sensitive, so no matter what you say, it's going to hurt their feelings. And then you have to deal with the fallout of that. I feel like this person is disconnected from their intuition. They're avoiding the emotional issues that they have to deal with here. They're avoiding all of that. Nothing has changed. They have unrealistic dreams and expectations. I want to say that you're on the verge of just saying, look, because Gemini would just say, look, we just need to be honest and see the situation for what it is, and let's not play anymore. I feel like you're right around the corner from dropping all of these burdens here. I feel like you're just like, we're at the 9, right? And you're exhausted. You're exhausted. You're talking. They're not listening. You're exhausted. And I feel like it's time for you to let it go, my friend. I feel like you really are going to close the door this time. Look, ending cycles just means we can go from the 10 back to the 1 again. And I don't think you're going to do that because the World card is here. Last card in the Major Arcana tells me you're closing that chapter of your life. So I feel like whoever keeps coming back to you to rock your world, I want to say that this person is still somebody who's quite toxic. I really do feel that they're gambling or spending a lot of money on some sort of obsessive thing that's hurting them spiritually, physically, mentally. And I feel like they're self-sacrificing. And so I feel like now that you've got stability in your life here, that you're not into that anymore. You're not into that lower vibration. I feel like you've changed your frequency. So maybe they're not a lower vibration, but I feel like it's frequency. It's like your AM and their FM, and you guys just can't communicate with each other anymore. So I feel like you're about to make a decision here about this Page of Cups in the reverse. This person who is emotionally mature and not listening to their gut, they're going to contact you, I feel, in the week ahead, but I feel like you're just going to tell them, look, I can't do another round with you. I can't do it again with you. That's your decision with the Judgment card here. So we have Sagittarius energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got Virgo and Pisces, more Pisces energy, more water. Scorpio a couple of times here. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and more Capricorn energy. All right. One more hand for Virgo. Tell me what's coming up for Virgo in the week ahead, please. Tell me what's coming up for Virgo in the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Second hand for Virgo. Tell me what's coming up for Virgo, please, in the week ahead. Tell me what you need to know about Virgo. What's the week ahead going to bring for the collective Virgo? Tell me about Virgo. Virgo, if you're interested in a private read, please look below this video. There is a link that is posted in the comments section, right to the top of the comments section if you're interested. All right, the stars. So for some of you, there is some healing and hope that's coming in the future energy here, coming in the week ahead. It feels like you've really been hanging on to something, hanging on to the hope of something, hanging on to the hope of healing something. The star comes after the tower. It tells me that you're really committed to your healing, that maybe you've just come out of a tower here, Virgo. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is, long-term family. It's long-term money. I feel like you're trying to heal something here. Something that you know is going to be around for a long time. We've got the 5 of Swords. And we've got the 6 of Wands. I feel like you want a victory after some sort of an argument, maybe like a conflict or a disagreement within the family unit. So whether this is people that you live with, maybe a spouse, if you are in a relationship, maybe a child, it could be, because this is family. It could be children, cousins, brothers, sisters, mothers, spouse. It could be anybody who has been in your life for a long period of time. And I feel like you're hoping that there is going to be victory after some sort of a disagreement here. It feels like somebody fights dirty. I want to say somebody fights dirty, like this person is victory at any cost. So it doesn't matter what they have to say to you in order to be able to win an argument, because they must have the victory. It's like they need to have other people see them having the victory, or beating you down mentally, or beating you down with words. That's what it feels like. There is some sort of arguments or fights that are going on here. I feel like you just want to heal the whole situation. You don't want to have to deal with it. Why is the star here, please? I feel like you're hoping that things are gonna work themselves out. Tell me about the star, please. We've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. We've got the 9 of Wands, and we've got the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, it does look like there is some sort of issue that's going on here that I think that you are hoping that you can heal. You're hoping that you can drop these burdens by healing a situation that you no longer want to be involved in. I feel like you're a cycle breaker is what I want to say, Virgo. You're a person who's come here to break cycles, and you're aware of that already. So whoever you are, you're aware of, you're the person who comes from arguments, fights, egoic battles, people who are just, going to stick it to you in order to be able to win an argument. I feel like you are a person who says, no, I'm not doing that. That's where it ends. I'm not doing that for my posterity, and I'm just going to end the cycle right here. I feel like you come into this family group situation, friend group, whatever it is, as the healer. And I feel like you are ready to teach people how to get out of these ugly cycles that have been perpetuated by tradition, by family members who put pressure on other family members to do what they did. Maybe you come from a long line of police officers or a long line of nurses, and it's like you've decided, no, I'm going to be a tap dancer. I am not going to be the one who ends up perpetuating the problem, which has been an issue in my situation or my family or my group of friends. I'm not going to be that person. I've decided I'm going to stand out. And Aquarius does, right? Aquarius never is afraid to be standing out away from the rest. Aquarius is going to be true to themselves. And They're a little bit of a weirdo, but in the best way. And this person is someone who doesn't really care to follow the crowd because they're not like the crowd. And so I feel like you've come here to be some sort of a cycle breaker here. That's what it looks like, Virgo. So what cycles are you breaking here? Because the Nine of Swords in the reverse tells me that the Nine of Swords is in the reverse, and then we have one wand right next to the 9. And I want to say that you're right around the corner from breaking some type of cycle and throwing down some burdens here. You're going to teach other people about it as well. Tell me about the cycles that you're breaking here, Virgo. We do have the Knight of Cups. We do have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, and the Three of Cups. Look, it's like people who say to you, but that's your family. But that's your mother. But that's your grandfather. But that's your sister. That's your brother. But you know, if they're assholes, they're assholes. And that's the thing. The thing is that you can't allow them to rock your world. Just because they're stuck in cycles, Seven of Swords, just because they love you, it doesn't give them the license to treat you badly. It doesn't give them the license to lie to you and be deceitful and then come at you with this sort of energy. I feel like you're breaking a cycle of, oh, but that's your mother. That's your father. Like, I don't believe in giving somebody, just because they're an elder, I don't believe in giving that elder the benefit of the doubt if they're being an asshole. That's not what I believe in. I mean, you might believe in that, and that's cool. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't believe in it, but I feel like that's what this is saying. It's saying that this love here is being perverted by this Seven of Swords. Somebody who claims to love you, claims to want the best for you, claims to be a passive energy, is someone who actually keeps things under the surface. They're lying to you. They're being deceitful. This is somebody who I feel is connected to you, and this could be someone you're dating, but this could also could be the family of the person you're dating. Do you know what I mean? It could be something like that. We've got the Three of Cups here, and I feel like you keep going back because people keep saying to you, but that's your mother, you gotta go. But that's your father, you gotta go. Look, that's total crap. If this person is going to treat you badly, you need to take your power back. And that's the truth of it. Because I feel like somebody here is lying to you. And I feel like you keep going back and you keep going back for like Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving. You keep going back for all of the holidays. And somebody here keeps treating you badly. You go in with this healing energy, but you come back out feeling exhausted because somebody's gone over you. And with the Five of Swords, they're constantly at you with their ego. That's what it feels like, and it feels like it's a family thing here. What are you going to do about this? We've got the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Lovers. You're going to choose to distance yourself. You're going to choose to back up, be patient, not say anything, not perpetuate arguments. I feel like you're going to make a choice to just back away from the devil. So I don't know who the person is who might be someone who is a drinker or someone who is doing things obsessively in their life that's hurting them, and then they're just throwing it at everyone around them because they're not happy with themselves. For some of you, this could be someone that you really are in love with here. Somebody that you really have chosen to be your partner for life. I feel like you chose them a long time ago, but I feel like things are spiraling and getting worse and worse. I feel like you go into this healing energy of the star. I want to say that the star is what's holding this whole reading together. It's almost like even though you might be the daughter, the son, or the spouse, I feel like you're the person who's the most invested in healing the whole situation and breaking chains here because you don't want this to happen again. It's like you're waiting for the right time to have a conversation, and you're going to go in there happy-go-lucky, telling people, look, I've been through it before. We've been through enough hardship together, and I know that's been hard on all of us, but look, I got through it. I'm the Queen of Wands now. Feminine or masculine? I know that you're an earth sign, but feminine or masculine, it feels like you're going in to say to them, look, I've been through the same things you've been through, and I've come through it. And you can too. I feel like you're trying to heal people, showing them, look, I'm sitting on the throne here. Like the Queen of Wands sits on the throne because everything that came to kill her only made her stronger. And so she's a person who's been through a lot of hardship, right? She's forged through fire. She's been through a lot of hardship. And I feel like you're about to give clarity to the other people around you, no matter what the scenario is for you, that you're about to be really honest, but you're going to wait for the right time to do that. It does feel like it's either a long-term relationship or a family situation. I would lean toward the family situation. Yeah, the comfort zone is I go in there quietly. I just give them reciprocity. I talk to the people I need to talk to. It's like going into a family dinner, like a Christmas dinner or a Thanksgiving dinner, and you know that maybe 10 out of the 15 people are there that you could pretty much get into a scrap on the front lawn with. But you're not doing that because you're going in stable, sturdy, confident, knowing who you are. I want to say that the comfort zone is that you usually go in and just try and avoid the landmines, that you go in and try and keep your distance from the landmines. And I feel like you're not going to do that anymore. I feel like the next time that you go in, you're going to want to talk about, why are we so aggressive with each other? Why do we keep on arguing and fighting? I keep coming back here. You keep treating me like this. You keep treating me as though you love me, but then you keep me out of the conversation. Maybe somebody is pregnant in the family and nobody told you. Like, I feel like it's that kind of situation. They push you on the outside looking in and say, what's your problem? Why are you so angry? That's what it feels like here. So it does feel like you need to pick a new path. You need to figure out what you're going to do. The Seven of Pentacles is about throwing the seeds of intention and watching them grow. But you first must pick the path to know what your intention is and where you're throwing the seeds. So I feel like some of you are going to seed the family with happiness, kindness, and nurturing. And other people are like, you know what, I'm on my own path. I'm just going to do my thing. You guys do what you're going to do. And I'm going to do my own thing. I'm just going to be over here working on me. That's going to be the Tower moment here. And I feel like it's going to ruffle some feathers because we do have the King of Wands. So, and it gets a little bit aggressive with the Knight of Wands. We've got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like it's a little bit aggressive, and it causes a tower or a realization within the family group that you've decided you're not playing anymore. That you are about to go off and nurture yourself, work really hard on yourself, concentrate on you, that you're not going to be dealing with any of this toxic stuff anymore. I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I appreciate you, Virgo. And I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys, and I'm out. Bye-bye.